Continuing on with our last video, we're going to go ahead and install another plugin onto our website. So we'll go ahead and select Add New. And we're going to use the search feature on the top right and select Page Builder. And then go ahead and search that. What you're going to want to go with is Page Builder by SiteOrigins. And we'll activate that. And before we go about using it, we'll go again to Plugins, Add New. And we'll just search for any other SiteOrigins plugins that are available. And we're going to just install the Widget bundle. Activate plugin. And now you'll notice we have Page Builder by SiteOrigins and SiteOrigins Widget bundle. They pair together quite well, and you can see there's an option for it right here too. So what you can do is customize what features you want that we'll use later in the page builder. So you may want a contact form, a call to action, really anything you can use on here that you see fit. And it's just quite easy, click and go, decide what you want. What we're going to cover now is how to go about using the page builder. But there's one thing you might want to keep in mind before doing that, and it's to make sure that you don't accidentally ruin anything. So I'm going to show you one more plugin that pairs well to this. It's called TinyMCE. And it's this right here. Just press activate plugin. The reason I want you to install that is you may never even have to experience it, but what it does basically is when you're building your pages, if you go between we'll just add a new page. If we go in between the page builder and the visual, if you don't have that plugin, sometimes you may end up removing what you've just built. So it's just a good fail-safe to have in there. So now that we're in the pages section, we're going to experience the page builder. So you can see I have the title right here. Just call it first page for now. And we'll select page builder. So if you found Dreamweaver difficult, this will be a cakewalk for you because there's no coding required unless you want. So what we'll do is set up our layout. So we'll go to rows. And you can basically set how many you want. You can set up the size. So I'm just going to go with the one right off the get-go, just for simplicity's sake. Once you have your rows available, you can always add more too, if you want. And you can drag them up and down like so. Once you know what you want to put in, just click that row option and select Add Widget. So you can see there's the widget bundle that's for SiteOrigins, Page Builder Widgets itself, WordPress widgets, which are very basic, just so you're aware, and the Jetpack widgets that came from the previous application. So I'll just show you the widget bundle right off the get-go. So there's a lot of easy things you can do here. So a post carousel, which would be posts related to your page. You'll have to make them first, of course, for it to work. A slider, if we were to do that, you can go ahead and now edit it. And it's pretty simple. So for frames, you just add, click it, and you can really set it up however you want. So you can choose your image, upload it, and you would do that for as many slides as you want. You can set the speed, so 800 milliseconds. It'll time out after 8 seconds. You can select your color and really build that to the way you want. So you can see that that's quite simple. And almost all of them work that way. So you can add a widget. if you wanted to have, a contact form. So you could go to Jetpack, for example, and you could have a blob subscription, which would people to follow your links. And I think we had in the widgets bundle a contact form. So let's just have a look here. Contact form, edit, and you can see it already becomes pre-built with your name, your email, and a message. Now our page isn't going to look like much, obviously, but we can preview it. And since I never put a carousel in, you don't have anything there, but you can see the contact form is already pre-populated, really easy to use. Going back to this page here, the right-hand side, which is important to look at too, is the template. So blog page template, similar to this, you have the right-hand side here, which is customizable too, but we'll cover that later. As well as full page width, which just takes all of this out. So you have a lot of flexibility on how you can go about designing your page. But the most important thing is the page builder by SiteOrigins is a very easy, user-friendly way of setting up your page layouts, which require no coding, and it's really just drag and drop. I'm not going to cover all the features in here because this will be a good time for you to experiment around and really find what works for you and what doesn't.